Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing my April favorites. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. The first favorite is actually a perfume, and usually I mention my perfumes towards the end of the video, but I really have been obsessed with this scent. So it's the Ellis Brooklyn Myth Parfum. So if you've watched my haul that I did in December, I believe it was, then you know that I hauled this perfume, but in the Hydra perfume. It was kind of like a gel version of this perfume. I was a little underwhelmed by that. I actually didn't end up keeping it. I don't know, it just really didn't pop for me. I couldn't really smell it because I fell in love with this scent with a sample, and then I went and got that perfume and I just really felt like it didn't smell like it enough. So I ended up just getting the actual perfume and I am obsessed. I don't know what it is, but it just lasts so long. It just works with my chemistry. It smells clean, it smells girly, a little musky, and it's the perfect daytime scent for me. I've been even wearing it at night. That's how much I'm addicted to this scent. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know that this reminds me of my aunt. Her name is Luz and she's Colombian, and growing up I would always go into her bathroom, into her cabinets, and just put everything on. I would put on her mousse for her hair, I'd put on her perfume, her lotions. She's always been the type of woman who smells amazing. She's a Scorpio, and I just feel like Colombian women in general smell really good. I don't know what it is, but they're just really into like body care and looking good and smelling good. So this reminds me of her so much, and just like going into her bathroom really young and putting everything on and like that nice concoction, like that mix of girly scents. That's what this smells like. So super obsessed. You guys have to smell this. I fell in love with it through a sample, so that should say a lot. I put on the sample and immediately wanted to like douse myself in it. So again, it's Ellis Brooklyn and the scent is Myth. Next up, I wanted to mention this palette. I actually have been loving it since I was in Florida, and basically since the minute that I tried it, but I wanted to give it enough time to feature it in a favorites video. So this is the Morphe 35G Bronze Goals. I haven't mentioned the Morphe palette in a minute. I mentioned the James Charles one and the Jaclyn Hill one, but like the regular 35 palettes, I've always loved them, but this one in particular has been my favorite. So for an everyday look, I'll just use the browns in my crease and I'm good to go. In my last video, I was using this like really pretty cranberry, like almost burgundy shade. I really love the layout. It just makes sense. I do, however, wish there was a brighter white shade for my inner corner. I still have to get like a different palette or a different eyeshadow for that. But besides that, it has everything that I need. It's like a neutral lover's dream. And not only that, the formula is amazing. So I'm really picky with my eyeshadow formulas. This does not disappoint. Right now I have on this like rose gold shade, the browns, and it was so easy to do this eye look. It literally took me 5 minutes. So I really love this palette. I highly recommend it. If you're looking for a good travel palette, or if you're a makeup artist, this is definitely a must have. So again, it's the Bronze Goals, and I think this is my favorite formula to date, which says a lot. And I also love the packaging. Super cute. So I wanted to mention that. You guys know I stick to my Tarte Shape Tape. So for me to fall in love with a concealer says a lot. And this one is under $10, which is insane. So this is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I did pick up 3 shades in this concealer. One was way too light, but the one that I have on right now and the one that I pretty much always pick up is called Light Beige. And it's the perfect yellow undertone. It just looks so smooth under the eyes. It's a very brightening concealer. So even if it doesn't look that light in the tube, it brightens. I don't even have to use 2 concealers when I use this. With my Tarte Shape Tape, it has good coverage, but I still feel like I need to brighten it more and more. Whereas with this one, I'm like scared to use anything else on top because it is bright. So I really love the formula. I love the doe foot. It's nice and big, and it's so inexpensive that you really can't go wrong. I want to pick up a few more shades to contour with. It's just so full coverage, but not drying, which I love. So if you're a makeup artist, you should definitely pick up a bunch for your kit, because honestly, you can't really tell the difference. I haven't seen any creases. I haven't been dry under my eyes. I've also been using a lot of eye cream, the avocado one from Kiehl's, but nonetheless, this is an amazing concealer. You should definitely try it out if you haven't. Next up is something kind of random, and I didn't think I was gonna love this as much as I do, but this is the Beauty Blender Puff. Mine's a little dirty, and what I love this for is to fix anything on my face that isn't really blended, or to actually like bake my face. So when I'm going for a super full coverage look, I will actually pat the Laura Mercier powder all over with this. So for example, today my foundation was just not looking right. It just was bothering me. It looked weird. It looked cakey. Like it wasn't it. And I actually fixed it with this sponge, and it's like a little miracle worker, like a magic sponge, because I started patting in no product, just the sponge, and my face just looked so much more matte. It looked so much more set and just so flawless and smooth. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just like the perfect texture of a sponge. And what I like about it is that you can actually use it on the other side as well. So there's two sides to it. You can use it, you know, either way, but I really like this pink side. When I'm washing all my beauty blenders, I just wash this one with it. Super easy to clean. The makeup comes right off, and I just love how convenient it is. And it's perfect for your clutch or your bag to bring with you for touch-ups or for traveling. It's just like the perfect little tool. It's also perfect to cut underneath your contour with baking powder. It's just such a neat little tool, and I wanted to mention it. These next two products I actually mentioned in my Sephora VIB recommendation, so I don't want to spend too much time on them, but if you haven't watched that video, definitely check it out. I'll have it linked down below. It's pretty much like a favorites, like a yearly favorites, like products that I really recommend for you to pick up with the sale, which is 20% off, 15% off, and 10% off depending on what level of Sephora like VIB you are. I'll have that information down below as well. So this is the Hourglass Lip Oil Treatment. This thing is pricey for like a lip product, but it is amazing. It just leaves your lips feeling so moisturized. Like you actually feel like you're treating your lips. So you guys know I'm very loyal to my Kopari. The fact that I'm bringing up another lip treatment is crazy because you guys know I'm like ride or die for the Kopari, but this is different because it's so thick. I actually put it on in the Sephora video if you guys want to see it. Mine's really gross right now because I put it on over lipstick, but I really like the smell too. It's like a nice medicinal scent. It smells and feels like it's working, and I honestly do feel like it really works. I've only been using this for like a month. My lips just feel smooth, plump, hydrated, and not as dry looking, not as like liney. I don't know how to explain it, but they just feel better. They feel better and they look better. So I owe it to this. You could even use it in the daytime and it looks like you have a gloss on. So I really love that. Again, pricey, but definitely worth the splurge. It's a nice little treat for yourself too. If you want to treat yourself to something nice, something luxurious, that's the way to go. And then this is the primer that I've been using. This is from Milk Makeup, and it's the Hydro Grip Primer. And this stuff plays no games when it comes to making your makeup last. Your makeup will not come off if you're using this. The only thing is that it gets extremely sticky. So you basically want to put it on, let it dry, and then do your makeup. At first, again, very, very sticky. So it feels a little bit weird, feels tacky. But after, you're good to go. Bulletproof makeup. I don't know what's in this, but it works. So Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, I highly recommend it. I know some people are breaking out from it. So I would do like a patch test. Maybe use it on half of your face first or in a certain area. But I haven't broken out from it. Definitely gonna pick up another one once I run out. As far as highlight goes, I really have been loving this Benefit Cheek Leaders Bronze Squad, but specifically obviously the highlight that's in this palette, and it's called Cookie. I do have this on right now. I only put a really light amount of it because it does get pretty intense, but it's a really great highlight topper because it does have like this really nice like metallic sheen to it. So I really like this on top of other highlights. It works well. I saw Jaclyn Hill and Kathleen Lights mention this highlight in their favorites, and they were telling Benefit to come out with it in a single pan, and that would be amazing because I mean I do use Hoola, but I'd rather use my single pan Hoola. I don't know why. And then the other blushes I don't really use, and then this caramel bronzer is a little bit too deep for me right now. But Cookie, she's hitting. I really, really like how it looks on my skin. Doesn't emphasize texture, but again, if you use too much of it, it can look a little bit too foiled. Benefit, I hope you listen, and I hope you guys come out with a single pan version of that highlight and you don't change the formula. That would be bomb. That would be awesome because I really do love it. So the next few products are quite random. You guys know I love talking about lifestyle things. You guys know I love other things besides just makeup. So these are the Lumify Brightening Eye Drops from Bausch and Lomb. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'll have it down below. I just picked this up at my local Walgreens, and I saw that it said like super bright eyes in just 1 minute. And you guys know I'm obsessed with like eye drops, Rodo, Visine. I mean, I'm always on the hunt for what's gonna make my eyes look white and bright, and these really truly work so much better than any other eye drops as far as brightening them. I feel like they just look a lot whiter when I use them. I use these a lot earlier in the day, so I feel like right now my eyes are getting a little bit more dull, but I really, really love a bright eye. I can't stand it when my eyes look red. I just feel like my eyes don't pop as much, especially with eyelash extensions. It's already so dark there, and I don't know, I just really like white eyes, so really enjoy this. If you have an eye drop that you recommend for brightening, I know there's one that they use in Europe where it's like a blue drop and it makes your eyes extremely white. I really want to find that. So if you have any recommendations, let me know, but I really do love this. It was quite pricey, but for me, having white eyes is definitely worth it. Next, I wanted to mention this brush cleaner, but I actually use it for my beauty blenders. This is the Morphe Solid solid brush cleaner. This is the Honey Lavender scent. I went through the whole thing. I had run out of my Beauty Blender one, that one that I always use, the solid cleanser, and I was like, wait, I think I have something else in my like collection and products that I have to try. I found this and I fell in love. My Beauty Blenders were so clean, so fast. Again, you can use it for your brushes or your sponges. I think it's super important, you guys know, to clean your brushes, to clean your Beauty Blenders every single time you use them. I'm a stickler for not using dirty brushes or blenders on your face. I just feel like that's just asking for bacteria and asking for infections and breakouts, which we do not want. So it's really important to use a good brush cleaner, and I really love anything lavender. The honey kind of makes it like a little bit of a softer lavender. It's just very soothing and conditioning too. Like my brushes didn't come out like dry or stiff. So if you're in the market for a brush cleaner or a Beauty Blender cleanser, definitely check this out, and you can use my coupon code, which is Rosita, in store or online at Morphe. I know a lot of people don't know you can use the coupon in store, so just wanted to quickly mention that because I went through it pretty quickly because I just like deep cleaned all of my blenders at once. This next one is a hair product, and it is a dry shampoo that I have been loving. This is by Living Proof, and it's the Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. This stuff is amazing. I'm not really crazy about the scent. It doesn't smell bad, but it's not my favorite scent, but this will clean your hair like no other. So my hair gets dirty in one day, literally. So I can only really extend my hair to 3 days with this, but that's enough for me because usually I'd want to wash my hair the next day because my hair gets so greasy. I know that's why it grows so fast, but it is so annoying to have to always wash my hair. I also forgot to bring out the Living Proof new shampoo that's for oily hair. I have really been loving that. I told you guys I would let you know about it. I love it. I'm already done with it. It's in my shower and I have like one more use. That really has been helping my hair not look so oily too, but this dry shampoo is the truth. It's always sold out for a reason, so if you see it, pick it up. I'm telling you, so worth it. Highly recommend. And while we're on the topic of hair, I wanted to mention this T3 curling wand. So this one came in the curling wand trio. It's like the curl trio. This is the 1-inch barrel. It's what I use for my hair today, and what I love about this is that the curls actually last. With my hair, because it is so straight and I have a keratin, my curls usually die in like an hour. But with this one, I actually can wear my hair curly and then the next day actually wear it like in a ponytail with a curly ponytail. So I really love how long my curls last, how shiny my curls look, and I just also love the length of the barrel. I feel like it's the perfect length. I have one that's even longer from, I believe, Conair or Hot Tools, and that one's awesome for really long hair, but this one is just so easy. Like I just feel like I curl my hair so quickly with it. I have no patience to curl my hair. But with this one, it doesn't take as long. I love the trio because you get 3 obviously different barrels. So definitely check it out if you're in the market for a new curling wand. Again, I'm very picky. You guys know I don't curl my hair. But ever since I got this set, it's made me want to curl my hair more. So I feel like that should say enough. Also a pricey item. So if you're in the market for one, definitely get it now with the discount at Sephora with the 20% off. But yeah, I just wanted to mention this guy. This last product is probably the grossest thing that I've ever featured on my channel. It's literally a big cheese grater, but for your feet. So I got this pedicure and I don't know what went wrong, but my feet just ended up just drying out. I was putting Vaseline on them, lotion, and they just weren't getting any better. So I was desperate, and desperate times call for desperate measures. I went on Amazon, which is a scary black hole, and I started reading reviews like crazy, and the pictures of people's feet were so gross but were so satisfying. This one had the grossest pictures. Like the before and afters were disgusting, but honestly I was like, no, I need that, because if that can do that for them, it can help me out, and it definitely has. I've only used it twice. But you basically just like get out of the shower, you dry your feet while they're still kind of like soft, I guess, from the water. So basically you just go to town on the bottom of your foot, on the side, and you will have like a mountain of dead skin. I swear, it's disgusting, it's gross. You clean it up, you know, you put your lotion on, you put your socks on, and the next day, so much better. So I know like Sansa weather is creeping up on us, so important to get those heels, ladies. Let's not be those girls with the black heels, because that is not it. I mean, my feet weren't that bad, but for me, like, I just want the softest feet possible. I'm obviously going to feature that in my Amazon favorites, but if you're watching this, then you got, you know, first look. So those were all of my product favorites for April. Now we're gonna get into my favorite part, which is the songs. It's so funny because in my Sephora recommendations video, I kind of wanted to do my songs, even though I don't do that kind of part in that kind of video. But I got a comment saying like, I was waiting for your music favorites at the end. I don't know, that was random, but I've been dying to share with you guys my songs. So let's get into it. backup singer Angie.
Just like me, you just like me, you just like me. Come on top of the world. I see Rihanna told her make it work. Let's take a chat to Aruba. I know it sounds nice, ooh. And when you with your lover, and your phone's on mute. When I call you an Uber, you wanna come right through. If you lie, I won't forgive you, and I won't ever trust you, and I won't ever miss you.
So that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave me a comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.